Live. I forgot that point last time.
Yeah.
And I didn't start us live on Facebook.
Nuh-uh.
So it was just YouTube for the whole intro until I realized my mistake. So
Is that why it didn't pop up?
That's why it didn't pop up right away. Not on ours, on the morning show.
Yeah. I just want to thank everybody who liked my new profile picture. I got quite a few likes.
I mean, it was okay. Okay profile picture.
A lot of ladies commented, which I like to see.
They kind of commented. There we go.
Thank you, everybody, for that.
On everything now. There we go. Here, distribution. It's looking good. What do you call it? We can do polls, prompts, questions now.
Oh, fantastic.
So that makes it a lot better.
I like polls, prompts, and questions.
I thought you would. Let me go here. So what are we doing today? What is the plan?
Well, today, guys, it's kind of just a low-key day. Going to talk about cigars in your neck of the woods that are smoking well. We'll talk about some cigars that smoke well in our area, as well as I'm going to unbox this. It's a little bit late, but it is a core line from Luxury Cigar Club. This is their most inexpensive package that they make. You get 3 cigars a month, $19.99. I think it's a fantastic deal. Of course, if you want to do the other ones, you can do platinum. You can do the diamond. You can do the sapphire. Whichever one you want to do, you guys be more happy to do that one. But I think this one's a great little deal right here. 3 cigars, $20. I don't think you can go wrong with that.
It's hard to go wrong with that.
Especially if you might be a member of multiple different subscription boxes. You start adding up, when they get into that, $30, $40, $50, $60 range. So having a couple around $20, I think is a really good idea to supplement how many cigars you're bringing in a month from those monthly boxes.
Oh, 100%. They are a lot of really great boxes out there, don't get me wrong, but it does add up after a minute. If you're going to keep purchasing multiples, all of a sudden it goes from one great deal to 12. When you add 12 great deals together, the price is still pretty high.
Yeah, it is.
So it really helps you to kind of explore what you like and what you don't like, and see which ones fit your preferences better in your budget, of course. Having said that, let's go ahead. We're going to hit that video.
Let's do it.
Do us a favor and share this, guys, and we'll be back with you right after this.
I don't know if this is true, but every time I look back on the years, I feel like I wasted my youth. How did I get so cold? How do I wind up every single day going through this life all alone? When am I gonna change? Another day, another month, another year, and still I feel just the same. Help me, I can't shake this feeling away. Help me, I feel like I'm going insane. Help me, I got nowhere to go, I'm afraid. Help me turn this around here today. There's no laughter these days. Far too seldom do I get the chance to even put a smile on my face.
All right, there we go, guys. How's everyone doing? So as we said, we're going to be going into this month's core line for Luxury Cigar Club. So Frank's got the box here.
I just cut the last bit of tape here. So
opening it up.
Unlike the other subscriptions, you don't actually get that nice postcard with all the information of the cigars. You actually, looks like we're getting a phone call. Fantastic. Who is it?
No idea, but I'm on the phone.
All right. So, sorry, guys. I should have been on Do Not Disturb mode. Obviously, somebody fudged up. It's neither, really didn't want to put any blame on anybody in particular, but it wasn't me. So, but yeah. So, Chris and Ben, you guys sent this out. You guys don't actually get the card that has all the information, all 5 cigars you get. You get this one here. It has a QR code you can actually scan. It will tell you all the information you know about the cigars that are in the thing. And what it does is it helps cut down on the cost. You do get a sticker every month, a nice little core line sticker, which I like. You get a lot of packing peanuts, which I don't like.
That's less like of that. Yeah.
Try not to make a mess here.
Just gonna have to Then do
All
what you gotta
right.
do.
Oh, so this month is a Fuente sampler.
Hmm.
Take that, Mel.
Ha.
So yeah, this is a nice little Fuente 3-pack right here, Mike.
No,
So right here,
yeah.
first off, we've got the Double Chateau Fuente Maduro. This looks like the that might be a Churchill cider. That's a big one. We've got this the Florafina, Florafina 858 in the natural. This is the work the work of art Hemingway,
Nice.
which is also a really nice one in the natural. So yeah, that's a really nice little
Sure.
Fuente pack right there. Wow.
Hmm.
Huh. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take them all out of the cello.
Take
We'll put them over here and take a picture.
Taking a picture. Of course, he's going to. Real quick, Robert, Peter, and Eduardo, how you guys doing? Hope you're having a good day. As Frankie said, we are doing the core line from Luxury Cigar Club. So very much enjoying that. Let me know again in the comments, guys, what I can do. Can I do? Is there a question? Yeah, I can add a question right here. So much better to have this done. What cigar of the month clubs do you belong to? Saving and publishing right there. So that should be on screen now, I think. There we are. Oh yeah, I'm very curious to see what you guys do because there's a lot of really good ones out there. Some of them that we talk about on a pretty regular basis being Luxury Cigar Club, Smoke Inn, Pravada Club, and they do offer different things for different people. It is the same premise. You get a certain amount of cigars for a certain amount of money every month. That doesn't change. But what does change is what type of cigars you're really getting. For instance, you go to Smoke Inn. I'm going to start with them. And it's a great deal. You get 5 cigars for $30. That's phenomenal here in California. And you're going to get cigars that they might not be super rare to find, but they're always of great quality. And you're always going to get a better price than you would buying them separately on your own. And you have a chance to try different stuff. That's a really helpful thing.
So before we get back more into it, Mike, I don't really want to smoke this one because we won't have enough time to smoke it on the show.
That's fine.
So I'm going to give you the option of the work of art
I'm not looking.
or the 858.
I'm not looking. All right, there we go. I like it. I'm
No, I don't have a open-ended cutter, so this is going to take a couple of snips.
No worries. No worries.
There we go.
All right, let me get that cutter real quick.
There we go.
Slice that. So yeah, after that, after Smoke Inn, I would go to Luxury right here, and they have several different tiers depending on your budget and what you're really looking for. Whether you just want to try different cigars that they have at their disposal, so you can go for the core line to the what do they have? The sapphire and the gold and
Platinum.
Platinum. Thank you, platinum. Or you can go to the top, which I believe is the diamond.
Which there's a waiting list for.
But yeah, you can't just automatically get in.
Which is why they came out with the sapphire. The sapphire actually sits in between the platinum. What's the other one?
Palladium.
Palladium,
Yeah.
platinum, and then you have sapphire above that, and then diamond above that. So with the sapphire, you're actually getting some more rare, more higher end cigars than you would with the other ones, but not as much as you would with diamond. For me personally, with the subscription boxes that I've dealt with, this is what I've gathered from each. And you guys can tell me in the comments if you think I'm wrong, if you think I'm full of shit, if you guys have the same opinion or whatever.
Well, that's true.
When it comes to Smoke Inn, Honest Abe and them out there, it's a lot of cigars that you can find at most well-stocked humidors. You're not going to find a whole lot of super limited, super rare stuff. You'll get occasionally something like that. But for the most part, it's a good one because you can actually, if you like them, you should be able to find them at a reputable humidor that's well-stocked.
That's true. Real quick, though, Eduardo can't seem to log in or can't seem to get his comment on there or the question. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why it wouldn't just allow. So I'm going to take that down then real quick. But he does Smoke Inn Connoisseur Club, which is not exactly the Cigar Month Club, but it's kind of the same.
Right. Yeah.
Peter's into that Pravada, obviously, wonderful call.
Now, that was my next one I was going to talk about. Pravada. Pravada gets you a lot of controversy, to say the least, between Brian and everybody else in the industry. No, I like Brian. I think he's a great guy.
Yeah.
But Privada, what they do is they like to find those well-aged, rare cigars that, unfortunately, even if you like, you probably won't find again. That's the big issue I have with Privada is if you really like something, you're probably not going to be able to get it again.
That's the real rough.
They also do their secondary, which is a farm rolled, unbanded, unmarked cigars, which come at a nice price of $20
for 4.
for 4 cigars.
Four
So
or 5 sometimes.
I think that's a good deal as well.
It's phenomenal.
Now, when it comes to luxury, I will say, you guys, we are biased. I am sorry. As much as I love Brian and hanging out with him whenever he's in California, as much as it is an honor to meet Honest Abe and hang out with him whenever he's in Vegas, the luxury guys and ourselves have been friends for a long, since before they started, actually. A month before they started.
Yeah, literally the month before.
Yeah, so we go way back with them. We've loved the way that they've grown their business and all the great stuff they've done. Now, for me, what I get out of luxury is exactly what the name says, luxury. You're getting cigars. Sure, you might get a few cigars here and there that you'll find in other packages that you'll find, at normal humidors. But at the same time, you're also getting Atabey. You're getting Byron. You're getting El Septimo. You're getting J. London, Castaglia. You're getting a lot of these smaller boutique companies that make some high-end stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. The collabs they're doing with Room 101, the Johnny Tobacco, fantastic stuff. For me, Luxury Cigar Club is exactly what it says, luxury.
It's true. It's very true. Alfonso, how you doing? Over on YouTube, LCA is crap rebranded and stored in coolers. Oh my god, I like some of the LCA releases. There's a couple of them in there that I really enjoyed. I'm gonna have to go.
I will say, if you guys have not yet smoked the Odd Job, which is the Cavalier collaboration for the latest release of the LCA, you're missing out. Cavalier is an absolutely fantastic company, and that cigar that they made is phenomenal.
It is. But there are some in there that I didn't care for as much. But none of them I've hated. It's not like any of them have been bad for me yet. But I do like this comment here. The Connoisseur Club gets stuff that hasn't been released yet, which is pretty nice. I like that. But I don't know. Just something about it was not for me.
For me, the whole issue with the Connoisseur Club, because we did it for a couple of months, I thought it was going to be cigars that were already out. It was going to help you train your palate to where you could learn to tell what cigars they were. Like, if it was going to be a work of art, you're going to get the cigar. They weren't going to tell you what it was. You taste, you go, this tastes like it has some Dominican in it, like it has this in it. This is the profile I'm getting. This tastes like a Fuente to me. Then you get the card. Oh, look, it's a Fuente. That's what I thought it was going to be, honestly. But when I found out there were cigars that aren't released yet, I don't get how you're training your palate in that way.
I'll go into that in a second. I got more comments I got to get to real quick. Anthony does the My Monthly Cigar Club. Actually, I don't know about that one. I'll have to check that out. And they also have monthly winnings, so they get a couple of cigars from there. That one is probably the best subscription plan you could do. Is just win your cigars. I think Cigars won are a lot better than Cigars Earned, obviously. Cam checking in on Facebook. How you doing, brother?
Now, my cigar box.
Oh, just real quick, one more. I got more comments here.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Derek is saying Connoisseur Club. So Connoisseur Club is popular. People
by all means, very popular.
Yeah, it's definitely not for me. Eduardo liked the. Oh, come on, man. Why you got to put that one on there? I don't know how to say that name. Itachi Bobby Halloween.
Oh yeah, the Bobby. It's called the Bobby.
I'm called the Bobby. All right.
Yeah.
That I like that one as well.
That was the one with like the pumpkin mask thing on it.
Oh, Amber said Cigar International is really good. I like Cigar International.
Cigar International. I think Thompson does one as well.
I prefer to just because they're big. I mean, they're real big.
They are.
They're not going to put on events like Abe's going to do.
Right.
Where he does like the steak dinners. He's not like Garofalo where they're going to do cool stuff like the firecrackers. But Thompson maybe they do have their own exclusives and stuff.
Well, Thompson does have a really cool sampler. If you guys want to check it out, it's a Michael Knowles sampler. So definitely check that out. But yeah, Thompson, Cigars International. Some of these bigger companies, they put out a lot of their own stuff, which is cool if that's what you want to do.
Next year is where they're going to have a club like you're thinking of, where it's released cigars that have been unbanded, so you can see if you're right or not.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, absolutely. Who said that?
Brian, because he's the one talking about a lot of guys in here are digging the Connoisseur Club.
Well, Brian's big in that group. I mean, he's up there all the time doing the Zooms and whatnot.
Oh, see, Derek said it too. That's the idea for next year's Connoisseur
for season
Club.
2.
Season 2 of it. Oh yes, yeah, it is season 2 at this point. But the thing is, as much cigars as I smoke, I don't think I could point out certain tobaccos and certain ones. I need to start getting those. Gosh dang it! What do you? Someone in the comments got to help me with this. When you roll one leaf and you just smoke that, we did it with Jeremy for
yeah.
Aganorsa to really train the palate. That's the best way to do
Yeah.
it. I cannot say that you're going to really differentiate between two types of tobacco, different regions, or whatever country it may be, by smoking them all together. It muddles the palate. So I think the best way to do that is how Aganorsa does their tasting, where they give you every single breakdown of their product, and then they can lead you toward what cigars you
Correct.
more prefer.
Okay, so it'll be season 3 of
yeah.
Connoisseur Club. That would be something I'd definitely be interested in for sure.
Oh gosh, long comment right here. You can learn to spot the different types of tobacco and flavors of the Connoisseur Club. You smoke the cigar, write it down, your notes, and then the makers do a video. Oh gosh, dang comments. Do a video telling you what the stick is and what it's made from. It can help you learn to spot stuff, or a sock approved show you can't spot stuff. That's what you can't really. Sometimes you just can't.
I can.
You're not a wine sommelier, all right?
No, because it's a cigar, homie.
Well, you're not a cigar sommelier either, huh? Boom.
That's not what my license says.
It will be season 3 for you. And Jeremy also agrees that luxury has been great lately. I agree with that 100%. The Fuma, yeah, thank you for those individuals. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed that experience. I think luxury was trying to do like a university type thing, but their idea was to train per part of the cigar. Like there was the binder one, they were going to do a wrapper and a filler. Or no, sorry, there was a binder and then the wrapper, then the filler was going to come out. Maybe that order.
Which I thought was a great idea. Cigars 101.
It was really cool.
That really showed you how everything could be the same except for this one component and how it changes that flavor of that cigar. So that was a good job by the Luxury Cigar Club.
I agree.
I was gonna say, Stogie Bird, my monthly cigar club. I know there's a Cigar Authority has theirs. What's it called?
Oof, the name
Two
of
Guys Smoke Shop has one. I forget.
I forget the name. There's a lot of them out there.
Dave.
Dave Thomas from Wendy's?
Captain Dave or whatever he calls himself. The guy on the radio.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Ugh.
Shoot, what's his name? Someone tell me his name.
Why you gotta do this?
Someone in the name. Who was his Dave something? Is it Admiral Dave or Captain Dave? General Dave? It's something.
One of those is gonna be it.
Private Dave? I don't know.
Officer Dave. Officer Dave's what do you call it? I'm pretty positive it's Officer Dave.
Officer Dave's Gentleman Club or something?
Pretty sure it's like that, yeah.
All right.
So
the other way, he has one as well. So there's a lot of clubs you guys can choose from. Whichever one you choose, I hope it works out best for you.
Now, real quick, let's go into the cigars we're smoking right now. Again, we're having Fuente. Which one is this I'm having right now?
858.
The 858, which is one of their core line cigars right there. Wonderful stuff. I am enjoying the heck out of this thing. We have what's this over here? What am I looking at? So we have the Grand Reserve.
That's a double chateau.
The double chateau, excuse me. Double chateau. And then finally you have the work of art.
Yeah. And, actually, I like this idea that Luxury Cigar Club did. And I would put $1,000 on it that it was Ben's idea to put all Fuente in here. So you really get a taste of what Fuente does and this kind of cigars that he makes. And I really like that because, all the other clubs, including Luxury, they always put one cigar from here, one cigar from there, one cigar from there. And that's cool because you get a nice variety.
Yeah, I like
but
that
being
too.
able to get it from one company really highlights that company and what they offer.
Yeah,
and as cool as Chris is, Ben, he's the brains behind that organization.
I mean, we're already Mexican. You don't need to brown nose as well. I'm just gonna say that right now. Anyway, back to my point I was trying to make. So these cigars here in California are at a decent price. They're not crazy, but this is a much better
Cigar
deal.
Dave, thank you.
Cigar Dave. Oh my god.
Why could I not remember that?
That's
Cigar Dave's Officers Club. There we go. Thank you. I could not remember that for the life of me.
Brian, the Connoisseur Club is the best one he's been a part of. The main reason is we all get together to virtual and to smoke the cigars certain nights. engagement and friendship is that makes sense.
Now, the way we did the Connoisseur Club, the couple of months that we were involved in it, we actually had 5 people sit around and we all smoked a different cigar and gave our notes and our thoughts on it. That's how we did it. I forgot that we were going to be doing Zooms with them, so really didn't have a chance to get to be a part of any of those.
Yeah, I blame you for that. And then cigar. What is the name of Cigar Authorities? Is there a specific name, or just called Cigar Authorities Cigar of the Month Club?
Oh, Ben's watching. Thank you, Ben.
That's why you were saying it all. I know.
What?
I know
No,
what you
I
were
didn't see his
doing.
name pop up. What are you
Don't
talking
lie to me.
about?
What do you
Of course,
call it?
I like to compliment a nice Dixon with the Luxury Cigar Club hat.
Whatever.
That's what I like to do.
That's my hat, but that's fine. What do you call it? $30 for 5, 6. Yeah, that's definitely a good one. I think Smoke Inn is about the same price too.
Mhm.
It might be like $2 more or something. I think it's like right at 30 or like 31. But my goodness, that's a great deal. Either way, this is a great deal. Cigar Authority care package. There we go.
Gosh, how did we forget
Thank
his
you,
name?
guys. Well,
See,
there's so many names.
They are good, but I want to ask you guys. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Give me your guys' honest opinion. And again, I've told you guys, I am biased towards Luxury Cigar Club. Like I said, I got to know Chris before they actually started their company.
Love that.
And,
Love
we've
guys.
watched them grow.
Yeah.
Some of the clubs that are out there, and I'm not going to be specific with them, you're only really getting mainstream cigars. You're getting Monte Cristo, you're getting Romeo, you're getting Avo, you're getting Rocky Patels, CAOs. And if that's what you're going to spend your money on to get a club membership, is that really worth it to you? Again, even Brian with Pravada, he does cigars that aren't found on shelves, which I like. Luxury, you might find them on shelves, but they're going to be the higher end cigars. What are your guys' opinion on companies that put a lot of just staples in their boxes? Is that something you like? Because you're like, hey, I haven't had that in forever. Let me revisit it. Well, that's one I've heard about a lot, but I haven't had it yet. What do you guys think? Do you guys like to see that, or do you guys like it when they have those rare ones in there?
Well, see right here, Amber, I don't like brands that I've never heard of. I get that. Like, why are you going to spend your hard-earned money on something that you're not going to appreciate or you're not going to want?
I know we already sent Amber something because she won the thing for the tiebreaker. Amber, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together a special pack for you of companies you probably haven't had before, but I'd like you to try them. So do me a favor, and you sent us your address already, so I know I have it, but send me in the comments, or not in the comments, in the messages, 3 or 4 cigars that you really like. And I'm going to try to find some smaller boutique companies that I think would pair well with what your palate is, because I'd really like to help you try some smaller companies, because you'd be surprised how great these boutique companies are these days, and what they're doing with tobacco is amazing.
What do you call it? They're only sending out stuff that they have in stock. Absolutely, that makes sense, because you can't promise really good sticks that you don't have. So I understand, especially because they have so many subscribers. So a lot of these are very large. It's smart that they've limited the number so they don't overwhelm themselves in the stock they have.
Yeah.
What do you call it? I like the idea of stuff that I haven't smoked before. I wouldn't want something that I would grab any day. I agree with Eduardo on that one too. I do like the fact that, again, here in town, they get pretty expensive. They're more expensive here in California than in a lot of the cigar subscriptions that we can get. So once something like this comes in for $20, we got like $35 worth of cigars right here.
Yep.
Like, this is easily, I think it's 14, 12, and 10 at least. So what is that? 36-ish.
Mm-hmm.
That's and then you're looking at a little bit of sales tax too.
Yeah.
So it adds up pretty quickly.
Especially here in California, you guys, the description boxes are hella worth it. Damn, I had something else I was gonna say. I totally just lost my train of thought on it too.
Of course you did.
Yes, I remember what it was. I'll give props to Pravada, because I think it was Pravada that did it. How long was I talking about Pier 28?
Quite a while.
And we didn't have them around town. I wasn't going to order it online because I don't like to order stuff online unless it's the boxes. Finally, so I don't know what they were doing, if they're listening to me somehow, if Brian maybe was hacking my phone, but a Pier 28 came in the very next month's box.
Sounds about
And it was my first time trying one. I really liked it. And then sure enough, like that later that week, Tim comes in, the owner of Pier 28, and I got to meet him, which was really cool.
That is cool. That is awesome stuff. Actually, did we know Tim before that? I think that's the first time we met him. was very serendipitous. It was like in the same moment as we were talking about those cigars, which are very nice. I'm a big fan of Pier 28. That we got to meet the guy behind him.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. I like the reasons behind his logos and the artwork and the color schemes that he goes with. I'm not a fan of the teams he's picked, but it's fine. It's whatever. I agree with Frankie. These smaller boutiques are really stepping it up, and some are better than the mainstream sticks. I agree with that as well. I think you're going to get a lot more specific to palate cigars.
I mean, you put Martinez, Rojas, El Septimo, Cavalier, Castagli up against some of these brands that have been around for a while, and you'll be really surprised.
What do you call it? Appreciate that, Eduardo. Yeah, we absolutely try to get the word out as best we can, but the best way to get the word out is to try different cigars. Always fun to try smaller brands. Being in Tampa, local choice is great. But I also look when I travel and find some cigars that do not see in my local brick and mortar shelves. That's an excellent idea, Paul. We are very lucky in our neck of the woods that we have such a large selection to choose from. There's probably 1,500 facings in that humidor at this point. So it's not a small humidor. We've got plenty to choose from here. Probably not the same quantity as area in Florida for obvious reasons, but nothing wrong with that. So when we're out of town, I definitely like to check out stuff that I might not either have seen, or I like to get a lot of people's house blends to see what they enjoy, because chances are they're buying house blends or they're having some made for their shop that's going to benefit their locals. So it kind of fits in to what the locals might like in that area.
And to answer Derek's question, Derek, I believe the only club that really gives you an option on strength options is Pravada. I know when we signed up for Pravada way back when, we had to answer some questions on what kind of cigars we liked, how often we smoke, what we like to drink. And they're the only ones that I know of that kind of cater a little bit. You're not going to get all Connecticut's or anything like that. You'll still get some naturals and some Maduros in there.
Which is nice.
But I don't really know of any club that caters that specifically to cigars like that, only because they're doing it on such a large scale that it wouldn't be cost effective to do that. Because when they're buying these cigars, let's say Luxury is doing 100 core line boxes, they'll get a better deal on 100 cigars of this one type than 25 of this, 25 of this, 25 of this, 25 of that. So I don't think there's one that does that.
Yeah, and I agree with this comment right here. A lot of clubs are just that. They're trying to get other guys to smoke together, even if they're far apart. Creates momentum for a brand, not just the one cigar, but to buy the brand. Because if you find one, for instance, Beer 28, like we're talking about, you get one of them in the pack, right? You try that out, you really like it. Dollars to donuts, I would say you're more likely to try other stuff in their lineup.
Yep.
So it's really good to try out those different brands in order to see what else they have to offer. So you try that one in your subscription box. When it comes into Luxury sent out a lot of them. You say Jay London and quite a few other. I think the first Cavalier was in there, first Castagli, Martinez. No, I had El Septimo before that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But it did come in there. The more expensive one. The Byron. The Atabey only had it beforehand because we were looking for it.
Right.
That came in there as well. Bunch of that stuff that you wouldn't normally maybe not go to. And then all of a sudden you have a new company to check out. Just like Eduardo said, like he didn't know about Sinistro. I'm really glad that we're able to be a part of that. But then, try out the other stuff. Cigar Authority is a smoke with me style club because of their podcast. Oh, absolutely. I do like that a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. You can smoke with them. Connoisseur Club, they do their meetings every so often. Luxury has a Discord channel where you can chat with people or do a live herf. I think 24 hours a day, there's somebody on that live video that you guys can join in on.
Well, Eduardo said that he thought we'd be doing more lives when California Dreaming came out. So I'll do this. We have the deal running at the bottom. $75. You get 5 California Dreaming, 3 Noir, and 2 of the Rush. If we sell 10 of them, I'm going to give away one of these guys just without my name on
That's dirty.
it. One of these guys, not this one.
But you can give away mine?
Yes, I'm going to give away yours. I'm going to say Frankie on it. You guys are going to love it. No, get one without the name. It's just going to be the Bakersfield Gentleman logo on there. It's going to come in that red, the 2 cigar holder, very heavy aluminum.
I honestly think you should do a 1 cigar holder, not to be like cut back on cost, but that's why I like my single cigar holder.
It's a gentlemanly experience to be done together.
Okay.
So 2.
Just saying, I like the 1.
Even if you have 2 and you're just smoking by yourself, it's not going to hinder you. But if you have 1 and you have 2 guys smoking, just like 2 guys smoke shop. for instance.
Well, you show your dominance by being the one to be able to put your cigar down.
That's not how it works. That's not gentlemanly of you.
Mhm.
That's not oh gosh dang it. That's not book right there.
No,
That's not
well, book
at
is
all.
book. So
Book is book. Like I said, you drop my sticks off in Florida and get them quicker. We're gonna have to talk about that, Eduardo, but that is a solid plan.
we're gonna personally deliver everybody that wins
So,
their
yeah.
cigars.
So yeah, the moment we sell 10 of those packs, I'm gonna give one of these guys away. Very heavy duty. Will get shipped to you.
They're very nice.
The cigar ashtray. Check them out. Wonderful stuff they do. Those products are freaking awesome.
Aluminum.
If you're looking for a bigger one, they have bigger ones out there. Different color patterns, different logos. They can put yours on there. If you want to get a custom gift for a buddy, like, oh, congratulations on the new job. Or if I ordered, like Anthony, when he retired, you can get him one for him, like happy retirement.
Yep.
Shoot, there's a bunch of ways you can do it. I actually think lounges need to get these for themselves, for their tables with their logo on it.
Yes.
I think that would be awesome. I would love, well, maybe certain ones, depending on the look of their, because like the White Bar doesn't have any cigar ashtrays and
No
Paris.
cigarette ashtrays, man. It's gross.
So something with their logo on it, but they don't have a logo, but something that would
Right.
help them out.
They can
something
just get the
that's-
Paris logo on it
Yeah, they could just
in
do
blue
that.
and white.
That would be wonderful, actually. That would look really nice. Or just all white with the black writing on it.
Well, blue and white because the chairs are blue and the rest of the bar is white.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We should make one and take it with us. Like, oh, I'm gonna just leave this right here for us later.
What do you think? What do you call it? Oh man. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. What else I was gonna say? Something about the clubs. The thing that I am very hesitant on are the bigger ones, the bigger price point ones, just because at that point I want to be able to pick my own stuff out.
Uh-huh.
But it gets very difficult when certain things are not in your area and they're sending out really awesome things. All of a sudden, you have that fear of missing out because they are doing a great job. Just because they're expensive doesn't make it less worth it than the cheaper ones.
Right. Hey,
'Cause they
Goody.
put out some really good stuff.
Yeah,
hey,
you know,
what are doing?
I am comfortable in the $35 to $60 range on a monthly club. I was spending that much on those, plus on the watches, plus the gentleman box, plus the clone stuff, which I'll never do Scentbird again. That was horrible experience with them. The watch group I actually liked a lot until the very last watch that I got. A lot of issues with it, and they really didn't correct it very well. So I was really
A lot of
irritated.
issues with the same watch on multiple watches.
Right.
The same watch again and again.
Right.
That was weird.
But all the watches I got before that were really cool, which I liked. So, Watch Gang. I think Watch Gang is worth it if you like watches. Obviously, you're not going to get a Rolex or anything like that unless you win one. But
But you have an opportunity.
you get
to.
some nice, decent watches in their subscription box
You can't win it if you are not
in it.
in it.
Correct. But as far as subscription boxes go for cigars, you really just got to test the waters. Do 1 month here, 1 month there, 1 month here, 1 month there, and find the one that best suits your palate.
Yeah.
Do you want those rare cigars that you won't be able to find again? Do you want standard cigars that, hey, if I liked it, I can go find this again? Do you like those higher end cigars that are harder to find, but you know where you can get them if you need them? It just really depends on what you're looking for in a subscription box. You want to do the connoisseur club, where you're gonna be able to chat with guys on a herf. I know the ladies are doing a couple of boxes now. Big Ash and Stogie Chick have their boxes out now. Is that something you guys want to be a part of? Be a part of the live herfs with those ladies. Has anybody ordered either of their boxes? I know they're doing 2 different boxes at $100 each. Big Ash is doing one. It's got about 7 or 8 cigars in it.
I want to say that they have a deal going on. It might have already ended. You guys might have missed it to get a little bit of a better price on that first box. So check it out. But never hurts to check it out still. To go hit them up.
Right.
See if they got any spots left, because they also are limiting the spots.
Yes.
Smart. Again, you don't want to go crazy with these and not offer the same for everybody as far as quality goes.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how they turn out, but there are so many boxes out there right now that it's hard to say, oh, go to all of them, because then you look at that. Let's say you go for the middle tier for Luxury's 50, 30 for
Smoke
Bravada and Smoke In. and
30 for two guys.
two guy, and then
That's
you have,
what is it? Sorry, so 50,
and
30,
then
30, 30. So that's 140.
340 if you get the two girls.
Yep, 340 if you get the two girls. Another 30 for Stogie Bird.
Just I heard is really good.
Another
too.
30 for My Cigar Club.
That's cool one too. Gosh dang.
So you could probably get to $500 if you do all of them.
Even in California, you can get like 2.5 boxes
Yeah.
for that. Depending on what you like. So just it depends on where you want to spend your cash. Like it's your cigars, it's your money. You need it now. All right. God, what are those old commercials?
JG Wentworth.
Yes, thank you. Oh my God, so dumb.
Gotcha.
Thank you though. Okay, I can't believe I even used that. But the point is, there are experiences out there to be had that go beyond just the cigar themselves, and those companies we mentioned at this point, and a couple others that I'm sure I'm forgetting, which I feel bad when I do that. But it's not that they're any better or worse. It's just that sometimes I forget stuff. They all offer a different experience that you could enjoy, like the Connoisseur Club, or if you just want the farm rolls from Pravada, or if you're looking for those really rare diamonds from Luxury. If you're unicorn hunting, definitely do that.
Oh, that's the other one too.
The unicorn hunters.
Yeah,
now.
unicorn
There's
hunter.
another one. Oh my God.
Totally forgot about those guys.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Goodness. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many of them out there. The options are really endless,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a little more tread carefully kind of situation because it's not like trying a couple of cigars from one, because then the deal is done right there.
Yep.
See, look at Brian throws down about $80 a month on them. I think that's an excellent amount right there. I don't think that's crazy. Still showing some love to some companies that deserve it. It's great, especially with the Connoisseur Club. I think you're right on that. They have some really cool meetups. Pravada is very, very
Militant.
I was gonna say enthusiastic.
Oh, okay.
They're an enthusiastic group of guys over there, and they all have the fun. Luxury has some really cool people in their group too. Got to meet a lot of them in Vegas. Really cool meetup when they did the Hangry release. It's a lot of fun. So not only that, but you also get kind of a built-in community when you go to these different groups.
Yep.
So there's nothing wrong with that. So just whatever one you decide on, I like to hear about it. That's all. That is all. But other than that, I'm gonna finish this off, and that pretty much wraps it for me.
Yeah, me too. Monday, you guys, we're gonna be at the shop again. I'd really like to talk to you guys about what cigars are smoking well for you guys now. I know I said I want to do it today, but we got kind of involved with Luxury, so kind of got it on the back burner there.
Happens.
But let's talk about what cigars are smoking well for you come Monday. We'll be at the shops. We'll be able to have a couple to show you guys. We'll be back Friday to talk to you guys some more about what we'll be smoking over the weekend and some upcoming plans for us. So make sure you guys are ready to tune in on Friday and talk to us about your weekend plans as well.
I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a great one. We'll see you Friday.
See you Friday, guys.
All right. Have a good one.